Soon people will be making their way to the malls for Black Friday.
And Jefferson Parish deputies want to make sure you're safe while you do your Christmas shopping. Chris Jackman brings us that story from Metairie.
The holidays are here, and with an increase in people and shoppers also comes an increase in security. It's an effort by JPSO to ensure that everyone has a safe and happy holiday season. Walking around the mall with her niece and cousin, Tammy Parks is scoping the stores for the holiday season.
We're looking at some things just for now, because since Black Friday is this weekend, so we're going to look now and shop Friday.
She's doing so with a watchful eye, knowing how cautious you have to be this time of the year.
I make sure not to leave any bags out that are visible. I don't leave any cell phones, leave nothing out. And usually, like on a day that's super busy, like again toward the holidays, wear a purse that you either a backpack or something that you can strap across the front of you.
The same goes for Roland Parquette. He's out and about with his 3-year-old daughter, Maya.
Holiday time, everybody's looking for a quick dollar. And, you know, having little kids, you want to be safe, you want to be careful, you know, with your surroundings.
With that in mind, the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office plans on beefing up patrols.
We want to make sure that we understand that the malls here in Jefferson Parish will be well protected for the holiday season.
It's part of their holiday patrol program. Around 50 deputies will be assigned to increase patrols throughout the parish. They're also working alongside mall security, who will also be increasing their numbers. They do this every year, but authorities are being vigilant. Earlier this month, a shooting took place outside of the mall. According to JPSO, there was a disturbance inside and are now looking for 3 people who were involved in the incident. They also believe they'll have more information about the shooting outside.
You will have people that will do bad things. I guarantee you someone's going to commit a crime here at Lakeside Mall, you know, over the next month. That's going to happen. But, you know, we want to make sure that our presence is here so we can respond to it very quickly, make sure they're not coming back for the next time.
Despite what recently happened, these shoppers still plan on hitting the store before Christmas arrives, happy to see the extra lights and police around them. In Jefferson Parish, I'm Chris Jackman, Eyewitness News.
The JPSO says the patrols will run Thursday through Friday and Saturday evenings throughout the holiday season.